This is James Holder for I from London. I'm in the Haymaker Gym today in Vauxhall. With me, I've just bumped into the big man, Richard Towers. How you doing, Rich?
Hello, sir. I'm really good, thank you. Yeah.
Say it's true what people say, you are a giant in real life.
Oh, yeah. I was just explaining to a friend I've just met. We're the new generation. This is serious. This is big time boxing. I'm just glad to be part of it. I'm in here with David A. I've been with Klitschko. I've mixed it up with the top notch professionals. And the thing is, what people don't quite understand is we're 6'8", 6'9" plus, 17 plus stone, 16 stone plus. If we connect, with we connect, it's gonna hurt. It's as simple as that. We're human beings. We're not made. People talk about granite jaws and things like this. It's not true. We're not made to be hit. We're not made to probably put ourselves through the punishment we put ourselves through. But again, it shows us how amazingly adaptable we are. To be able to get into, to be able to succeed in such a sport, to be able to get to the level that David's got to, the level that Tyson's got to, Klitschko. This is going to be one hell of a fight. I'm really looking forward to it. David's looking tremendous in training, tremendous in sparring. Don't look away, that's all I can say. When this fight happens, it's happening.
David Haye's had yourself and Deontay Wilder notably over for sparring. Can you tell me how David's looked in sparring and how hard does he actually hit?
Oh yeah, well the thing is, what is the obvious thing is David started off as a cruiserweight, and you think in regards to comparing, David Haye is not big. He's considered a small heavyweight when he stands next to the likes of me, Deontay, Wack, Tyson Fury, Klitschko. He stands next to us, and he's not exactly the new generation big heavyweight. But let me just tell you this, sparring is just as a fight. It's a fight simulation. The only difference is you've got 20-ounce gloves on, you've got head guards on, and you get a guy in trouble. If I've been in trouble, he'll not proceed to try and knock me out, try and finish me off, because it's a learning process. But make no mistakes about it, this is the real deal, and this guy hits like a horse's kick, and I'm not just saying that because it is what it is. You just look at the paper, you just look at his previous fights. This guy knocks him out, it's as simple as that. But again, I'd like to say, Tyson Fury is not to be overlooked. I know David won't overlook him, just with regards to the experiences he's got of, going through the process of fighting for championships, fighting against champions, fighting at the top level, big time boxing. This guy's been there, he's seen it, he's done it all. So he knows all the things that comes with it. He knows what he's got to do, what he's got to do. And, like I said, they both seem ready. I don't know about Tyson, but I know Tyson personally, and I know he'll be training really hard. I've been here with David. I've seen David training exceptionally hard. So it's going to be a serious fight. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be there at the fight with Deontay and my brother. My brother's paid for him to come over so he can see the fight. It's going to be good. Show our support. It's just good to be part and parcel of the whole process. It's amazing. Yeah.
Yourself, you're out in action back in Hull on the 2nd against Australian Daddy Brown. Big fight for yourself. Really, really interesting matchup.
Yeah, definitely. Lucas Big Daddy Brown, not to be overlooked at all. This guy, if he hits a horse, he'd probably kill it. But let's just get one fact straight. I'm not a horse, and I can hit back myself. I'm a big new generation heavyweight, like I said, and I like to see myself as a bit of a boxer. I'm obviously building on my trade. A lot of people have looked at my last fight with Gregory Tone and kind of ripped me off from that, because I got into a bit of a trouble in the 5th round. Nothing went to plan in the fight, but I spoke to David Haye, who'd sparred previously for one of his fights with Gregory Tone, and he said to me, he goes, Richard, I watched you fight with Gregory Tone, and I think you did exceptionally well. He goes, because when you walked out and I saw your lack of experience to this guy, he goes, this guy makes champions look ordinary. This guy gives anybody problems. He goes, this guy is one awkward customer. He goes, and you went in there and dealt with him. He goes, and I take my hat off to you. He goes, people don't really understand boxing. He goes, they just understand knockouts, especially in the heavyweight division. They understand knockouts. They understand the brute and the brawn of it. But He goes, I know the bigger picture. He goes, and I'm telling you, you're going to do all right. And recently, you know, coming up to the end of the camp, you know, I couldn't have had a better compliment. They've said that it's been some of the best sparring that they've ever had, you know, in me, Deontay, and Wack, you know, and that's just a completely invaluable compliment. You know, I'm just glad to be part and parcel of it and learning as much as I'm learning.
Rumours that one of the sparring partners may have got KO'd in sparring. Anything you can tell me about that?
Yeah. No, I'm only joking. Nah, it's, you know, there's nobody got KO'd in sparring. You know,
internet rumours kind of, you know what it's like on Twitter and the kind of whole thing of it.
Well, this is the thing, you know, people love a little bit of controversy. And the thing is, you know, one word or one little rumour can spread like wildfire, especially with regards to Twitter, Facebook and things like that, because people like controversy, they like something to talk about. So you can understand it, and it's good because it keeps the sport alive, it keeps people's interest going.
It's good that people are talking about it, isn't it?
And it's good that they're talking about, this is a big fight, this is a big, major fight for David and for Tyson, you know, and it needs the people's interest to generate whatever. So basically, I'll tell you here and now, there was nobody knocked down in sparring, there was nobody put to sleep in sparring, but good work has been done. I've sustained a few shots myself, you know, and good work has been done. I'm just glad to have got through it. I thank God every night that I'm in this position that I can experience these experiences, learn these lessons, and I'm still here alive, because this is a dangerous sport. You know, anything can happen in sparring, in the fight. You know, you've got to have your wits about you, and I'm with the haymaker, man. You know, I'm flying high right now. Yeah.
Last thing I want to touch on, Brixton heavyweight Ian Lewison's been quite vocal about yourself, trying to goad you into replying and getting into some kind of fight. I don't know, can you just give me an end word upon that?
Yeah, it's just... I'll see you later, pal. I'm on to. No, it's one of those things, you know, people are going to talk, you know. It kind of puzzles me a little bit when fighters, you know, slate other fighters and they put other fighters down and say this and that about other fighters, because fighters should know what we have to go through to get to the position, as any type of significant position. Fighters know what we have to go through, and it's grueling, it's hard work. There's no easy way around it. And the thing is, you know, whatever problem somebody's got with me, that's their problem. Brendan once said to me, Brendan Ingle, he said, I said, Brendan, I goes, why do people insist on causing trouble in empty rooms? And he said, I read an article recently. And I went, right. He goes, 1 in 4 people have got some form of mental problem. And
1 in 4?
1 in 4.
That's a big number.
And that's a big number. And
there's 5 of us standing here, so...
You know, I can tell you I've probably got some form of mental problem, but, you know, to be involved in boxing, you have to. but you know, it explains a lot. You know, if somebody's got a problem, it's usually down to themselves. It's usually because they want to get to a certain place or whatever. But the thing is, you know, I'm gonna let these do the talking. When it comes to the night, you know, I consider myself a gentleman. I've been raised, not dragged, my mum likes to say, and you know, it's all good. It's all good. Let the night speak for itself. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for your time, sir. I look forward to seeing you at Manchester for the David Haye fight, and I wish you the best of luck against Lucas Brown.
Brilliant.
You know we'll be supporting you as a British fighter. You got my luck and everything behind you. Yeah?
Thank you very much. Cheers.
James Holder with the big man Richard Towers for iFilm London.